Chat, man. I'm gonna get right into it. They're calling this shit a ceasefire? They're calling this shit a ceasefire, dude? Like, they're real shit calling this a ceasefire, man? Doesn't necessarily feel like one to me. Not really. Not convinced, not convinced, not even in the slightest. Not convinced. Chat, this is other news. I'm close to retiring these motherfuckers here, man. My lungs are burnt, dude. Burnt out. But, yeah, I want to bring up some clips here. Some shit I'll, be talking about later. I'll try to get one of the homies. Possibly be in this joint. I went ahead and just posted the clip myself. Since homie went and deleted it, you know? I posted a clip myself because they deleted the part that's clearly, that we clearly would want to see. Like, I found it crazy that they, like, deleted that shit. That was weird. Alright, I gotta go to my account for this shit. That's so fucking annoying, dude. They're doing everything in their power to try to not get this motherfucker reposted and seen. And I know they are. I literally know they are. Like, why are my bookmarks just pretending not to be bookmarked? I don't know. But, we are going to check those clips out. The first one, I mean, I guess I'll check it out for now. If y'all been following me, y'all seen this bitch before, but it's the full clip I wanted posted though.
The Constitution that if there's going to be any part, just the one part that we have a leak in the Constitution that if there's going to be anything that takes this great country down, it'll be this. Play this clip, Rob.
And I disagree. I disagree, man.
This is New York City, by the way. Go ahead.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
This is New York City. Okay. All right, so you can pause it right there. Now go do this in Yemen. Go do this in Jordan. Go do this in Iran. Go do this bring thousands of Christians outside and pray and see what happens. Go ahead and do that. See what takes place there.
Good luck.
So this is the part where in America, if there is a thing long term that destroys America from within, it'll be because of this. And Christians being too tolerant of this becoming a norm. Very simple. And I know it's not, the popular thing.
Bro, it's not just not the popular thing to say. It's actually fucking retarded. Like, it's actually pretty downright Down syndrome, extra chromosome. Like, like, I don't even... Like, what can we say about that besides, like, hey, Patrick, like, you're literally inciting violence here. Like, you are literally saying, like, hey, they do this to Christians over there in Yemen, Jordan, Iran, and the leak in our secular constitution is the fact that we don't do the same to Muslims in our country. It is absolutely ridiculous, for real. It pisses me off every time I, like, run that back and I, like, realize what was said, Rolling up this, guys. I'm being a Jew, though. I'm fucking being cheap as hell. Like, I could buy a whole nother eighth for later. But I got, like, probably, it looked like a 1.75. Like, we could 0.8 it, 0.9. Like, I got this from one of the Muslim homies. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's like he's spraying his pack, though, because I don't like the weed that's not flowery. I don't enjoy that kind of weed at all. Like, I like the fluffy, We're gonna listen to this shit. play some chess, smoke. Don't necessarily feel like going too hard right now. I'm like still recovering from feeling like ass. Um, and like I said, I'm also trying to get one of the homies on here tonight. So I don't want to take all this time and fucking, you know, burn out my points and things of that sort, the things I want to say. I'm gonna just go over a few of the clips real quick that we're gonna take a look at for real. Here we go. Alright. We got this clip. We already got that one. And this is now this is another one. Like, so this is a journalist. I guess he's somehow, you know, in cahoots with Mamdani. Where's Robert? Why? Canvas director. Canvas director. So let's look at what a canvas director is exactly. Cause like, I don't like how they don't give the context of these things. Like, you gotta kind of look them up. Like, he could fuck around and be nothing important whatsoever. What is Robert's what is Robert responsibilities as I can't spell, dude. As canvas director for Zoran Mondami. This definitely sounds like a like don't mess with the Zohan. Like this sounds like a fictional character, Zoran Mondami. He came out of nowhere to me too. Like all of a sudden he's everywhere. I'm hearing about him, and I'm fucking with him. I mean, someone said something really crazy on Twitter. Not even crazy, but it's just like you can kind of tell when people are just psyoping and trying to push bullshit and just want to say something. Cause like, where is it at? This guy here says the fact that communists, like who the fuck is a communist? Like what? The fact that communists can't grasp how the first point destroys the ability for the second point to happen after a century of evidence is why these are the dumbest people on earth. Freeze the rent, 200K in new affordable homes. Like you gotta explain why that's the dumbest. Like after 100 years, well, what's the evidence? You know, how can we find that? Like how does it correlate? What's changed? Like you know, you're just saying shit that just sounds that you think sounds smart. And calling people the dumb, like, give an explanation, you fucking honky. No one is building more houses they can't control the rent on. Price controls limit, not expand supply and cost shortages. See all of history. No one is building more houses they can't control the rent on. I mean, last time I checked, at least where I'm at, it be the Amish niggas building houses, bro. What is a canvas director's main purpose? Because it's like, if you can't chat GPT what his responsibilities are, like, he definitely isn't anybody that, like, you know? A Canvas director's main purpose is to oversee the design, development, and implementation of digital content and online courses within the Canvas learning management system. They manage the creation and organization of course materials, ensure a smooth user experience for students and instructors, and maintain the technical and pedagogical, whatever the fuck, quality of the digital offerings. I'm going to look that word up. Their role often includes training instructors, supporting technical issues, and optimizing the use of Canvas tools to enhance online learning. I mean, dude, from what they're saying here, like, this clip that I'm about to show you is going to be like, so the fuck what? Like, you know what I mean? It means related to teaching, its theory, and its methods. Like, okay, let's listen to this fucking clip, and then, like, after you hear what he does, it's like, who gives a fuck about him saying this? Like,
Police think about Zara.
makes me like him more.
Police think about Zara, because I know that's like a little contentious.
What they think.
First off, let's point this out. Why the fuck is it a woman giving him a fuck? Like, why is it a girl saying this and we're taking this serious? Clearly he's trying to rizz the bitch up. They're drinking, they're in a restaurant. Clearly my nigga's trying to rizz, and I ain't gonna lie, he's doing a good job to me. The minute you got a bitch that's asking the question, undercover mug club, get the fuck out of here. People lie to bitches. What the hell? And it's not even like he's saying nothing. Who cares what the cops think? Like literally, like he's like literally, who gives a fuck? That was the most aura response you can give to a bitch, bro. This undercover fucking Jew. Who the fuck is this girl?
What did that police think about Zara?
What do the police think about like, shut up, dude. And the fact that this guy wasn't able to fucking pull her card and be like, who the fuck are you for real? What's under those glasses? Give me those glasses. Let me see. Let me make sure ain't no camera in them things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dude look like he gets zero pussy. So, I mean, him falling for this, like, I'm not ashamed about. I'm not mad about, cause like it's not even like he said some fucking outlandish
I
shit.
know that's like a little contentious.
Like, you hear?
You're a city employee. You get told what to do. Shut up.
Facts, my nigga. Like, he's risen, bro. Facts,
What
my
did you get
nigga.
an opinion?
Facts, my nigga. You're risen, bro. Facts, my nigga. Say it again for the niggas in the back. Who gives a fuck what they think? You do what you're told. You're a city employee. Who gives a fuck, G? I want to clip that right now too, which is crazy. I want to clip that right at this moment, but I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna listen. I'm gonna roll up.
We will talk a little bit about John Bolton. Our news story for tonight is about him. And the big story is that he has been indicted by the Department of Justice in a classified documents case. And we all know what this is. This is just pure revenge.
Low-key, I want to hear this clip too, cause I saved this clip just to see. Cause like, to me, this it's hypocritical to talk about this, but not to bring up what Patrick Bet-David just said. And I just read it. I didn't even listen, but
black people, brown people of all stripes, whether you're an Indian American or a Mexican American or whoever you are, go out in your place where you live and get a gun legally.
no, this is never bad advice. Like, I don't really know much about Don Lemon, but like that off the rip is like a lot of motherfuckers need to hear that. Like, real shit though. A lot of people need to hear that. We need to stop acting like this country here to protect us and save us. And, well, you're allowed to get guns, but really it's for the, like, it's for, no, dude. No, just no. Just absolutely not. But let's listen to the rest of this shit.
Get a license to carry legally. Because when you have people knocking on your door and taking you away without due process as a citizen, isn't that what the Second Amendment was written for? Go back and read what the Second Amendment says. And perhaps it will knock some sense in the heads of these people who are saying, well, it's all great. I don't believe they're doing it without due process. They're asking people for papers. They're not really beating people up. These people are doing things that are illegal. Nobody is illegal. It is a misdemeanor to cross the border. Now,
this is encouragement. This is an explicit encouragement of violence against federal agents. Like, did he not hear what he said? Like, yeah, bro, if they fucking trying to take me without due process, I'm blicking one of them niggas too. Fuck you talking about? They knock on my door, say, get in the fuck, hand them on your back. You're going to ICE facility. I'm like, nigga, I was born here. Any further step of this, nigga, nigga, and the way my shit set up, you don't want to knock on my door. I ain't gonna lie to you. The way my shit set up, you don't want to do that. That'll be quick. Boom! Boom! Boom a nigga head off, bro. Inciting violence. That's more so inciting common sense, you fucking pussy. That's more like inciting common sense. This is the dickhead who said that, too, who quoted that tweet. It's him right here, but I'm gonna play this clip, because this one's even better.
The mob that tried unsuccessfully to cancel
Boom his ass. Boom they ass. If you was an American citizen and they trying to take you out your crib, you better boom they ass. You better boom they ass. That's as American as it gets. Fuck you talking about? That's inciting violence among federal agents. Well, most of them are fucking horrible people. Let's at least get to moral stability of that. Like, at the very least, you're gonna be able to sleep at night. Like, well, they did beat the fuck out of like a billion other fucking brown people, women and shit. You know, you ready? Watch this. How hypocritical. Worried about their kids when it's like, when they're doing their jobs, they're not worried about anybody else's kids. And I'm about to give you an exact, like a real time example of this. I'm surprised I didn't bookmark it, which is crazy. Surprised I didn't bookmark it. I know I didn't see it on YouTube, right? Very surprised I didn't bookmark this one. Yeah, I think I went too far. Did I not fucking say, am I serious? Yeah, I didn't bookmark that. That's crazy. Let me see. ICE agent arrested for DUI. Here we go.
The guy in the white shirt.
Now, nigga, these are the people that's a part of ICE. Just let this be known. These are the niggas that we supposed to be compliant
The guy in
to.
the white shirt.
That's the colonel.
Colonel, don't mean shit to me. Okay, well. Look, I'm federal.
Okay.
I'm trying to get home. I got my...
And like, you know, this nigga knows nothing about the law. I'm federal, nigga. They're doing like mass applications for ICE. Do not flatter yourself, homeboy. Do not flatter yourself. There's literally like 150 million other people just like you. Literally like 150 million. Just like you, my friend.
My boy's with me.
Who do you work for?
DHS.
Do you have your ID with you?
Dickhead don't even got his ID with him, but he's fucking...
The guy in the
Man,
white shirt.
fucking clown.
That's the colonel.
Colonel, don't mean shit to me. Okay, well. Look, I'm federal.
Okay.
I'm trying to get home. I got my boys with me.
Who do you work for?
DHS.
Do you have your ID with you?
Homeboy don't even got the ID. Now, if they had the ID, they might have.
Okay.
They might
But
have.
if I called them, they'd verify that you're a
100%,
department.
bro.
Okay. You don't have any type of credentials or anything that say you're DHS?
Not on me, no.
Okay. All right.
I only bring my weapon with me if I'm...
Okay. But you don't have any weapons on you right now?
No, I don't.
Okay. So what I want to do, I want to talk to you away from the kids. So I'm going to ask you to step out of the car and we're going to walk.
Did any of y'all peep that right there too? Did any of you guys like realize what you just said? I only bring my weapon with me when you know. It's like you don't bring your credentials, but you bring your weapon, dude. Like, and you don't have your weapon on you right now. Like, you're a liar, man. You are a liar. And I understand, like, if he's frauding about not having a weapon just so he doesn't got his car searched, but because that is a very good strategy to use. I'm gonna tell y'all niggas now. If y'all packing, if y'all got a gun, legal or not, bro, when cops come up, tell them niggas no. And if they end up having to search you and they find it or whatever, oh, my fault, I forgot. Or you could tell me flat out lie, but I would say I forgot. You know, I'd tell them niggas no. I know this from experience. You're going to have a way easier day than telling them niggas yes. Promise you. That's going to be another 45 minutes you sitting there just because you told them what they asked rather than lying. But go ahead.
Your car, okay?
Are you fucking serious right now?
Yes, sir, I am.
You know what? Call my supervisor.
Okay. Do you want to do the
It's crazy. This
exercises
nigga
or
want to
no?
get fired on the spot, which is hilarious.
What's homeboy doing down there? You know, guys, come on.
Make sure we
He's
all
making-
sit because we're inside of the water. You don't want to get hit. You don't want you to get hit. That's why we're trying to do the exercise. That way we can move
Are
on.
you Haitian?
That's nothing to do with my wrist, buddy.
My question was, are you Haitian?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where he's from. Okay. Look, man, I really need you to do the exercise. If you don't do it, then I'm going to say that you're refusing to do the exercise. I get it. You need a minute. I gave you a few minutes, okay? But
Let me talk to your supervisor.
not right now, sir.
Yeah?
If you're a cop, whatever.
Yeah, I'm a fucking law enforcement,
Okay, then stop talking and sit in the back of the car and stop. Stop this.
Let's go.
Stop this.
What about my kids?
We're gonna take care of it.
No,
But
I'm
first
not
I need-
going in there.
Nigga said, what about my kids?
Let me
Nigga, what
talk to
about
your
them?
supervisor.
Again, you can talk to him in a second.
Nope. Not going in there without my supervisor.
Okay, let's go to the other side.
Man, I wonder what kind of arrest this guy's like involved in, dude. He's probably a dick.
Come on, man, don't pull against me. Let's go to
I'm not moving, bro. Don't fucking do this. Lane.
Okay, I'm gonna...
He said lame. They should have beat the piss out this nigga. They should have beat the piss out this nigga. That's what they should have done. They should enforce they fucking right to beat the shit out of a white dude.
No.
Man, don't be a kid. Come on.
Stop.
Where are my kids?
Stand up. Put your feet in.
What?
Put your feet in. Put your feet in. You don't want to make this worse already. Come on. Come on, man. Let's go.
You gotta sit in the car,
You're
man.
going to jail for DUI, which is a misdemeanor. If you don't cooperate, you go to jail for resisting. You don't want to make it worse. Come on. Put your feet in, buddy. All right, your kids will be fine. This will pass.
Your job is cooked though, brother. Cooked.
Come on.
Let's go, man. We got to sit down, Scott. God damn you guys.
And at this moment, he knew he fucked up. But this like this is the motherfucker that Matt Walsh is saying that Don Lemon is like calling out for fucking like, Thomas Disrael, whatever his last name. That's definitely a Jewish last name. He like that, and Matt Walsh is talking about this guy inciting violence. Now
Whether you're an Indian American, black.
let's watch what he just said. This is what Matt Walsh is saying. This is an explicit encouragement of violence against federal agents, which is a felony punishable by 5 years in prison. He should be arrested and charged today. We can't keep allowing these scumbags to get away with this. Now let's listen to what he says, and y'all tell me if y'all agree with this.
Black people.
What
Brown
Matt Walsh
people
said.
of all stripes, whether you're an Indian American or a Mexican American or whoever you are, go out in your place where you live and get a gun legally, get a license to carry legally. Because when you have people knocking on your door and taking you away without due process as a citizen.
Dog, and I put 300 million. Oh, my bad. I was about to lie. That's my bad. But I would put everything in my savings right now to say that dude right there, that arresting officer, like the ICE agent, has definitely brought some people in without due process. I'm gonna just take a wild guess.
Isn't that what the Second Amendment was written for? Go back and read what the Second Amendment says. And perhaps it will knock some sense in the heads of these people who are saying, well, it's all great. I don't believe they're doing it without due process. They're asking people for papers. They're not really beating people up. These people are doing things that are illegal. Nobody is illegal. It is a misdemeanor to cross the border.
Now, that last part, the last part, I guess he might be right. Like, I'm sure he is, but this is just a fucking lie. Like, this is like telling people don't even listen to this. I don't agree with what he's saying right here. I don't think he's encouraging violence against federal agents. I think he's encouraging you use your right to protect your rights if you are an American citizen. You know what I'm saying? If I sound like the crazy dickhead here, if I'm not agreeing with Matt Walsh, y'all got to tell me, bro, because that's how I'm interpreting what he says. But so this shit, I'm not even getting into this today. That's for a whole another year, dude. Because that's just fucked. Here's Matt Walsh, though. Here's your genius that fucking
tried unsuccessfully to cancel Shiloh Hendricks was far more outraged over Shiloh saying the N-word than they were over Carmelo Anthony stabbing somebody to death. Indeed, many of them actively supported Carmelo Anthony murdering Austin Metcalf. They rewarded him financially for it. And this is...
Now, is it truly a financial reward if you're in fucking jail? And, your comparison to Shiloh Hendricks, who losing her job benefits her in that situation. She just got $700,000. Somebody's son commits a murder. He called it self-defense. And us going to their side and going, you know what? We'll help you pay for your lawyers. We'll help you pay for whatever's going on. Because that's crazy. Your son did something crazy, man. We feel for you. We're not rewarding Carmelo Anthony. Ain't nobody give. And I didn't give no money, so I'm not speaking on me. But nobody's sitting there thinking, yo, Carmelo Anthony about to get the new fucking Yeezy clothes and the new fucking Jordans. Ain't nobody doing that. We said, damn, they lost their son. Their sister lost a brother. You know what I'm saying? They lost, over some dumb shit. Over some shit that probably went too far. It'd be different if they was if the parents looked like crackheads and they was known for having CPS or whatever pull up on them and they was living in the trenches and not giving a fuck, it'd be different. But when I looked at Carmelo Anthony's family, bro, when I looked at his family, they didn't strike me as that kind of family. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Niggas know what I'm talking about. They don't strike me for that kind of family, bro. I'm about to look it up. Carmelo Anthony family pictures of mom, dad, and siblings. Or fucking ChatGPT will pull it up. They got no rap. Why are they doing this, bro? I'm talking about Carmelo Anthony, the kid who is being accused of murder. Like, I don't like how I clearly spell the name differently, and it's like, they still give me Carmelo Anthony. They know damn well I was talking about that. Yeah, what? Like, this is his mom and his dad? I mean, obviously they're going to be dressed for the occasion there. But still, I mean, they don't, even from this, they don't strike me as some fucking, like, yeah, I wanted my kid to do this. Like, you feel me? And let's just go as far as say, let's say they did. Then it's like, all right, rewarding them, whatever. Like, that seems like rewarding, but it's like you wouldn't even like. There's white families that where it might be a mass shooter, and then you find out they dad was some fucking raging fucking alcoholic, and this fucking like supremacist kinda. I'm not gonna say Republican because that's a broad category, but like a supremacist, that's got Confederate flags everywhere and shit like that, like. But yeah, we'll listen to what he's saying though, and then I'll give y'all this real quick, just so y'all know. Shiloh, what happened with Shiloh Hendricks, and how much is her GoFundMe at? Let me see. Involved on April 28th at Royce Southern. They got a picture of the bitch, bro. That's hilarious. At Southern Field Park, Rochester, Minnesota. Video service Shiloh Hendricks using the N-word on a 5-year-old, reportedly autistic child. Every kid's autistic nowadays. Just being real. In the video, blah blah. Okay, Hendricks fundraiser campaign is hosted on GiveSendGo, a Christian crowdfunding platform. As of May 2025, the campaign had raised over $600,000. By August 2025, reports say the total had grown to over $800,000, with her global goal being US 1 million. That is insane, bro. Like that, like you can't sit here and tell me like that's the kind of person that deserves and needs $1 million, bro. Like they got power now. They got say so now, bro. Like if I see her on the school board, is anybody going to say, "Yo, whoa, she fucking like damn." And that's responsible? Like would y'all deem that responsible, chat? Like to see that video. I'll look it up real quick too. I'll look it up. Is that responsible to like besiege her fucking $1 million? They talking about fundraising. Let me see the video.
Did you call the child the nigger word? Call him a nigger, the child? Did you call the child the nigger word? It is my own business. You call him a nigger? Okay, why don't you have the boss to say it right now again?
Fuck you, nigger.
Okay.
Nigger.
Alright, that's what you say.
She a gangster for this though.
Nobody dig into your shit. That little kid, you call him a nigger? Yeah. The little child? What if he acts like one? He's gonna Are you about to hit him? You chase him here?
He took my son's stuff.
So that gives you the right to call the child, 5-year-old, a nigger, the N-word.
If that's what he's gonna act
That's
like.
what you're gonna call him.
That's what he's gonna act like.
You know, that's a hate speech. And you can be recorded for that.
I don't give a shit.
Huh.
I mean, bro, the reason why she got okay. I ain't never seen the whole John. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, she's a gangster for that. That's still crazy though. You don't give a bitch like that $1 million, bro. That's still crazy. She's a gangster though. You can't really take that away from her. That was crazy. That was crazy because like I know it's like I can say this. Like this wouldn't happen in certain neighborhoods. Like that's the thing. But I know if it did, it wouldn't be no phones out. That's a fact. That's a fact. It'd be fuck her and that kid most likely. I can't even lie to you. But I never seen that happen. I just gotta. I mean, you gotta read the room, I guess you could say. And she got away with it to the point where she got damn near $1 million. It's fucking crazy, but
The mob that tried unsuccessfully to cancel Shiloh Hendricks was far, far more outraged over Shiloh saying the N-word than they were over Carmelo Anthony stabbing somebody to death. Indeed, many of them actively supported Carmelo Anthony murdering Austin Metcalf. They rewarded him financially for it. And this is all part of the preposterous racial double standard that has defined American culture for generations now. It is a double standard that declares it a greater crime for a white person to say a word than for a black person to kill a white person. In fact, killing a white person could even be a just punishment for saying that word, according to these standards.
Then Matt, say the word. Then prove it, nigga. Then say the word.
The rules surrounding this word, the moral weight granted to it, the arbitrary guidelines drawn around it, it's all nonsense.
Then
it's
say
all
it.
Indefensible on
Then
both
say
moral
it.
and intellectual grounds. People are fed up with it.
You don't got the grounds to have this opinion if you don't say it in public like that. Because we know you say it behind closed doors, Matthew. You don't have, like, your opinion doesn't matter here. Now, Nick Fuentes saying this, now his opinion matters if he's going to say something like that. His opinion matters, but he's been saying that. And he says the word. It's respectable. And he at least came out and was like, yeah, but rewarding her $900,000 like that's irresponsible. Like, that just... He eventually came around and was like, but nah, fuck this. We're on her side. Yada, yada. I mean... And that's where I gotta disagree with him. Like, you know, but his word is respectable, and I disagree. But, like, you know for a fact, like, if you heard what Nick Fuentes said about this, like, you're going to 1,000%, you're going to 1,000% agree that this is what he wanted to say. And I'll find that shit real quick. I remember that episode because that was a good one. That was actually a really good one. I'll find it. I remember exactly how long it was, or how long ago it was. I was watching it like not even long ago. I don't think it's further than this. It might be on the other page. It might be on the other page. It might be on the other page. I'm gonna go on this John. Let's see. Nah. Oh, here we go. Yep. Yeah, it was a good John.
Sense of wrath.
You know, I don't even have that much time for it. Let me see. That was 5 months ago. Alright, so I'm going to go to videos. Let's see. Here we go.
The Shiloh Hendricks fundraiser. And I'm a little bit late on this. I guess it's like a week overdue, but I have to give my take at some point. I had a couple of viral tweets about this, but I never actually got to speak on this. And I do want to talk about it a little bit, even though I've given my take somewhat on Twitter already. And I'm sure you've all heard about it already. This is the shot heard around the world. This was in Minnesota. A white mother named Shiloh Hendricks in Minnesota was at a playground with her son, I think it's a son, with her child. She's at the playground with her child, and allegedly there was a 5-year-old black child also at the playground. She claims the black kid went into her bag and tried to steal from the bag. Allegedly, she called the black kid a nigger, which is, and I will say, in fairness, not really an appropriate thing to say to a 5-year-old. As adults and as civil, decent people, I do believe in taking the high road, and I do believe, especially when it comes to children, there should be a little more discretion. I don't know that that's the first one that should come flying out when you're dealing with a kid. And I know, and look, and hey, I get it. We're all sick of it. We're all sick of black people's behavior, the crime, the ignorance, the disrespect, the resentment and animosity. We're all sick of it. And we also, unfortunately, see it in their children as well. They are raising their children, after all, sometimes, at least some of the mothers are. And often we see their terrible behavior reflected in their children. They raise their children to be nasty in many cases, and it's just as ugly. But as adults, I do believe there should be some discretion. I don't know that is what is alleged. Allegedly, she said that. I don't know that I'm the biggest fan of that. I don't know that I support that by itself, but she said it. And then a Somali man who was at the playground, it's not exactly clear why he was there. He didn't have children there, but a Somali who was at the playground, of course, Minnesota's filled with Somalis. He was recording her, took out his phone and recorded her and accused her of calling the black kid the N-word. And she flipped him off and said, nigger, nigger, nigger. And she walked away with her child. And this went viral. And all the black people, predictably, are calling for her to be lynched. She said a word, and at the end of the day, that's all it is. It's just a word, okay? Nigger, nigger, it's a word. That's what she said. And yet, people are calling for her to be killed for saying a word. It's not a nice word. It's not a pretty word. And it's an offensive thing to say. It's a provocative thing to say. Absolutely. At the same time, we recognize there's a difference between words and actions. People don't deserve to be killed over words or lynched. So predictably, and this is always the excuse, you hear this all the time, a black kid will beat up a white kid, and what will they say? Oh, well, the white kid said the N-word. And people go, oh, well, then that's fine. This happens all the time. Happens with adults. Happens in a bar. People get killed over this. A black person kills a white person, maims a white person. A group of black people beat up a white person. Oh, he said the N-word, and people say, oh,
I'm literally
that's
dumb as
okay.
hell.
Why is that okay? It's a word.
Wow.
And the idea that white people can't say it is, as we know, that is racist. Is there any word that black people can't say? As a matter of fact, is there any rule at all for black people? Because it seems like there isn't. It seems like black people, no rules apply to them at all because of slavery and the legacy of Jim Crow or whatever, because of redlining, because they made a horror movie about liberals being racist. Now, they could do whatever the fuck they want. They could be rude. They could be inconsiderate. They could not be punctual. They could be disrespectful. They can be racist. White people have all these rules. Don't stand here. Don't talk here.
She's saying they can be. It's more so like we just kind of are. Like, you know. Like, that's just kind of like, you know. Sort of what Tom just brought us to, I would say, right? I feel like I should take that. Really hope he doesn't do something weird here. Like take my pawn. That'd be strange. I really hope he doesn't. He probably will. He's thinking about it 100%. Ah, see. Now you just did some weird shit, bro. Now you just did some weird shit, bro. But it's cool. get my fucking rook involved. Fuck it. May as well develop right. Gotta. That's that. I feel like that pawn's in a really good spot. Like, I don't like that joint at e4 at all. I feel like I probably should have went here and here, low key. But at least I could develop though. Alright, he took that. I'm gonna keep my bishop there. Should I stick to the plan? I feel like I'm gonna stick to the plan. Yeah, I got an idea now. I gotta see what he's gonna do. But I'm gonna just keep my bishop there for sure. On C right now. Why did he do that? Why did he do that? That was weird, bro. That was weird, bro. That was weird. That was weird. He's just doing anything, huh? I don't like this. I gotta think here. I wanna get this pawn out the way, bro. But then my bishop right here is kind of fucked, so maybe I should move him here. That'd be a good draw. I feel like that's a good draw. He's protected. I mean, that's still cool. I mean, I'll check him. Damn. Why did that just backfire so bad, yo? I feel like maybe I should go. Yeah, I see something here, fellas. Watch this. I certainly see something here. This is about to be checkmate. I gotta see what he's gonna do. I think I'm gonna still stick with the plan. Oh. Okay. Damn, that's actually corny. Damn, the plan's not there no more, fellas. Fuck. Oh no. Damn, I'm getting my ass beat. He's giving belt. Damn.
Here, don't say this. You can't say the N-word. That's a microaggression. That's racist. You're a white savior. You're gentrifying. Now
He's
you're white
fucking
flighting.
cooking me, yo.
You know,
Golly.
so we have all these, white people have all these rules we have to play by. All these rules, or else we deserve to be killed. They can punch us in the face. They have a right to be angry. Them, no rules at all. We've heard the story before. We've heard it a million times. What happened next was different. She was just another white person that unfortunately said the N-word and was about to be lynched for it. She starts a GoFundMe, or a Give, Send, Go. She starts a fundraiser, and white people start sticking up for her. She raises $700,000 to, again, ostensibly relocate her family because of the threats against her life, she raises $700,000 from
threats
white
against
people
her life
because she said the N-word, because she said nigger, and she was attacked. And this is a story, this is from the ADL. This was their take on it. It says, quote, over the last week, white supremacists, anti-Semites, and racists have been supporting a woman accused of calling a black child a racial slur by helping to coordinate her donation drive and raising hundreds of thousands of dollars. They've leveraged the fundraising campaign to spread hateful talking points and legitimize their ideas. The woman, identified in media reports as Shiloh Hendricks, was depicted in a video that began circulating on social media on April 28th, allegedly accosting a black 5-year-old at a playground in Rochester, Minnesota. In the video, a man recording her asks the woman if she called the child a nigger. She responds by hurling the slur at the man recording as well. On May 1st, a crowdfunding campaign was created on Give, Send, Go to raise funds for Hendricks. It is unclear who was authentically involved in creating the campaign, although several ex-users known to promote extremist and anti-black rhetoric have since claimed shared responsibility for coordinating the effort. They assert that Hendricks will be the primary recipient of the funds, and the Give, Send, Go campaign page indicates this is the case. The campaign immediately went viral on X, and the link to the page was mentioned over 25,000 times. As of this writing, the campaign has received over $700,000 from over 26,500 donors, with many of the donation comments containing racist messages, names, and denominations. Racist denominations of money. The number of money is racist. The messages... The messages are racist, the names of the messages are racist, and the denominations of the money are racist also. Claims, so I can think of one off the top of my head. I can't think of any others, but anyway, so this is what the ADL has to say about it. This is what I have to say about it. So in the first place, let's just say, and I want to make this clear, we have to be I think we should be careful not to lean into cruelty. Now that the right wing is ascendant, now that the red pill is going mainstream, censorship has crumbled, and it's not gone, but it has receded for a time. Now that it seems that we have free reign, I think it's important now to be responsible. 10 years ago, if someone said, be responsible with your rhetoric, I would have rolled my eyes. I said, be responsible. Is the Washington Post responsible? Is the New York Times responsible? Is NBC responsible? I would roll my eyes and say, we don't need to be responsible. We're being censored. We're being oppressed. We are being treated so unfairly. The system is so rigged. Now that we're clearly ascendant, I do actually think now we have some responsibility, and especially as Catholics, or as Christians, we have a moral responsibility not to lean into cruelty. It's important to avoid excess. And the message on the show, I want to hold the line on this very clearly. My message on the show from the very beginning was never that we hate everybody that isn't white, or that we hate everybody that isn't right-wing or Christian or something like that. That's never the point of the show. The point of the show is I, as an 18-year-old young man, one day realized the country was irreversibly being altered by this deliberate social engineering program called mass migration, where they were replacing what should have been my kids and grandkids with immigrants from dysfunctional, low-IQ countries. As a result, the country is becoming unrecognizable. The country is becoming alien, which is in itself a violation of our love of our home and our right to a homeland.